Dying to Live, a documentary of the massacre of October 7, the situation in Afghanistan, and the situation in Pakistan. Welcome to the Global Snapshot for the month of July. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for your prayers and your support to us all of this time. We are proud that One Free World International is not just a human rights organization, it's a family. And our family just returned from the Middle East in Israel. We had the privilege of meeting survivors, family members of hostages in Gaza, survivors of the Nova, and also the people that lost their loved ones in the Nova and in the attack, in the horrible attack in October 7. Our organization will continue praying for Israel, will continue praying for the Jewish people, and will continue our support to them. We'll also will continue our grace and our mercy and prayers and reaching out also to the Palestinians. And in this last trip, we reach out to the Palestinians. We start our aid, our humanitarian aid, to some of the areas with women and children with regard food and medical supplies to the best of our ability. But there is one thing we all need to know. Today in our media, today in our schools, today in our universities, today in our streets, we see the rise of the anti-Semitism. We see Israel being blamed for the war of October 7. And we have to stand strong and firm, and that's why One Free World International created the task force in order to fight anti-Semitism in our streets. And making the documentary Dying to Live, which is with the director Chris Atkins, we were able to go all the way to Israel, film the truth, film the reality, film the attacks on Israel, to stand beside Israel and the Jewish people, not just because it's our belief, but because it's the right thing to do. Make no mistake, as we are seeing right now and we are witnessing how the world, ignoring completely, such as the sexual assault that happened to the Jewish and Israeli woman in October 7, we are in awe. All of you know that our organization work on the Yazidi genocide and how to help Yazidi girls to free out of ISIS, or even in Nigeria with the Nigerian little school girls that was kidnapped by Boko Haram. This is not less, and what facing today, the sexual arrest that took place, the sexual assault that took place on October 7, not less important, and yet the international community is very quiet about it. Please follow up as we are taking the journey of Dying to Live, a movie that will discuss the details of October 7 and from every angle, from Arab perspective, from Muslim perspective, from Christian perspective, from the Jewish perspective, from the victim's perspective, and will be the absolute truth with integrity about what's really happened on October 7. And we're hoping that Dying to Live will be released on October 7, 2024, and the first anniversary of this massacre that took place. As we also continue our work and in helping the refugees, right now we are also continuing our help and our support to the Afghani refugees that right now they are in Iran and Pakistan, on the border of Iran and Pakistan. And we'll continue our support and aid and communicating with their communities in order to be able to help to the best of our abilities. In Pakistan, just recently, there is 2 attacks took place that killed 2 of the minorities in Pakistan on the blasphemy law base. The persecution that happening to the Christians around the world did not retract, did not decrease, is anything. Now they are increasing more and more. And we have to continue supporting the most vulnerable, and we have to continue being there and to be a voice for the voiceless. Thank you for taking this journey with us. See you next month.